Over the last few months, I've been pumping out Elden Ring content quite consistently, and you guys seem to have enjoyed it, but you should know that that's not my main form of content. My main form of content is challenge videos. So I thought today, why not merge the both of them, and defeat the hardest boss in gaming history while also doing an Elden Ring build. Because today, we're going to be going into the DLC with my Battle Beast build. Because Battle Beast would leave no battle unfought. To start things off, we go get the other half of the Haligtree Medallion, guarded by Commander Nile. Yeah, Commander Nile. We then hoist the medallion and speedrun the Haligtree, beating up Loretta and finally getting to Malenia.
Yeah, fuck it, we won't. I'll go in with one less flask here. Alright, Malenia. This will be the first time on the channel that I am beating you. This will be the third time that I'm beating you myself.
I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella. And I have never known defeat.
Until now. Ow, ow. I was getting extremely lucky. You gotta be fucking kidding. Alright. Do gotta hit her one more time though. Because they don't allow you to get to her second phase out of that. Really bad Malenia run, but second phase. W's! I wanted to beat her by myself at first, but like I did the first time. Wait, I wish I still had that clip because that was an awesome boss fight the first time. But after a while, I just stopped caring. It's unfortunate. Sorry, Moog. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm getting pieced up right now. Oh my goodness. I beat him second try. I beat him second try just by grabbing the fucking tier. Okay. He's supposed to be the second hardest boss in the base game? I've heard for so long that he was the second one, but he's that easy. Okay. Okay, I'm not trying to downplay the difficulty of Mohg, because I have fought Sewer Mohg many times, but for my first time fighting him, to beat him on my second try is crazy.
After beating those bosses, we can finally enter the DLC and get to the main part of the video, where we fight some of the hardest bosses in gaming. First thing I did after getting into the DLC is go to fight the Dancing Lion, whose area is probably one of my favorites in all of the Souls games.
Like, this kind of feels like an Assassin's Creed game. I can safely say that this is going to be one of my favorite areas. Okay, I believe this is Dancing Lion. There's a summoning sign there. But yeah, I believe this is Dancing Lion. Oh, Lion, I heard you're a very good boss. Give me a good challenge. I feel giddy. I feel giddy. Give me a good fight, Dancing Lion. That's what I'm here for. Is that right? Is that right, Dancing Lion? Let's do this. I don't even know what's happening right now. Jesus Christ. What is going on? What the fuck just happened to me? Interesting. Ow. Just slightly too late. Okay. Okay. How the fuck do I dodge that? Oh my god, that is beautiful. I like that boss. That was really fun. I mean, that was just plain old fun. It's a pretty good boss. Definitely a highlight. This whole area has been a highlight so far. I didn't get the same enjoyment as going through the other area with Rellana. But yeah, that was just genuinely enjoyable.
After fighting Dancing Lion, I went to fight Rellana, who I really did not enjoy.
Let's fucking go, baby. I'm sorry I didn't beat her without summons. I have been fighting her for 2 straight fucking hours. I know there's gonna be somebody in the comments like, oh my god, I fought her for 10 hours straight waiting for her to beat. You ain't spent no goddamn time on it. Yeah, I ain't got a life, buddy. I got a job. But fucking Christ, man. Fuck that boss, bro. Fuck that boss. Don't even. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear no favors for that boss. I don't want to hear, oh, I love that boss.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that crash out. I really did not like R'Lana. I'm sure there's some R'Lana fans out there, but I'm not one of them. I'm very sorry, but we're gonna move on. But, post R'Lana, we got to one of my favorite bosses in the DLC so far. Messmer, the Impaler.
Uh-oh. Boss time.
Mongrel intruder. That tarnished, it seemeth. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
I don't even know what the fuck that means, man. Can you speak English?
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Right. If that's what you wish.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
If that's what you wish, so be it. Okay. He's kicking my ass. He's kicking my ass.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame. Those stripped of the grace of
Jesus
gold shall all
Christ.
in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
He's kicking my ass. Oh, Mesme, I'm back. Why? Oh my god.
Messmer's flame.
He is whipping my tail, bro. Big. Big. Oh, big second phase. I'm not skipping that. Stop. Get the skip off screen. Thank you.
No, Mother. Forgive me.
Are you gonna take out your eye? Where's he gonna fight? Oh my god, he's literally taking out his eye. What are we gonna fight, the sun? That's what I was trying to say, but before I was rudely interrupted by Messmer taking out his eye. What are you gonna do with that? Okay, what does that do for you? Does taking out your eye make you a pirate? Are you able to sail the 7 seas now? Or are you just straight up a snake now? No, you're still yourself.
Tarnished. Wilt thou be taken in the jaws
Does your other eye not work either?
Of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light.
Crazy. Oh, big voice break. Ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. What was that? Come on. Come on! Come on! I can do this! Yes! That's what I'm fucking talking about, baby! Yes!
Curse upon thee.
Fuck! Yeah! 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 Feel my hairy ass, Mesmer! Feel it! Yeah!
It was around this point when I genuinely found my love for the DLC. The DLC was enjoyable up until this point, but after fighting Mesmer and overcoming an incredibly good boss, I realized this DLC is not only almost over, but I have just paved the way for one of the hardest challenges I'm ever going to do, and upon completing it, showing my skill as a player, something I love to do. Here in a minute, you're going to hear a song that has some text to it. It says, "Come on, Schlim." Those words genuinely go in my head when I do these challenges, because Schlim is not just a YouTube name for me. It is a name that some people I know and are close friends with know me by. I want you to know that everything here is all in my head.
My loyal blade and champion of the festival. Both your deeds will ever be praised in song.
Yeah!
Now, the vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return, so that he may be my consort.
What's good, Moog? How you doing, Mr. Moog? It's been about an hour in game for me, but in my world it's been about a couple hours. I know you're kind of in, like, you're in the shape of Radahn right now, but like we can't even chat. We're just gonna go straight to fighting. Okay, if that's what you wish, we'll go straight to fighting. I don't mind going straight to fighting if that's what you want. Because this is really fun. Like, genuinely. This is probably... Oh my goodness. This is so hype. I don't even know how to describe it. I just took a hit there because I was trying to describe it. That is peak. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is honestly about to be fucking awesome.
That was my first attempt ever doing Radahn. For a first attempt, I'd say it was pretty good. But even with that amazing first attempt, I would die a lot. And I mean a lot. If I had to estimate, I'd say it took me about a day and a half to beat Radahn. I'm gonna condense all of that down for you guys.
Alright. Alright, that's my fault. Oh, fuck. What? Okay, so I need to really learn how to dodge the gravity thing. Yes! Fuck yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Yes! I did it! I fucking did it! I fucking did it!
So, there you have it. Promised Consort Radahn has been defeated. One of the hardest bosses in gaming. If not the hardest boss in gaming. But where does he rank in terms of my difficulty of challenges? You guys should know by now that I like to make at least a little bit of a ranking of my challenges I've done so far. In the current ranking, I'd say the top 1 challenge is Scrutinized Nightmare Mode, the Cuphead No-Hit, 1020 FNAF Sister Location, 1020 FNAF 2, and beating Bloodborne without dying a single time. On this ranking, I'd say Promised Consort Radahn easily makes it into the top 3, if not far beyond that. But for now, we're gonna give him a modest Space 2. See, the Scrutinized normal mode was... See, Scrutinized is still my top 1 challenge because of the sheer length that it takes to beat that game. Scrutinized normal mode in its entirety takes about 2 hours to complete. Just flat out. So in a single run, you're going to be spending 2 hours just completely fighting for your life. And if you die within those 2 hours, you have to restart the whole thing. But yeah, I'd say it's a modest 2. easily harder than 1020 Golden Freddy FNAF Sister Location. For as long as that challenge took me, it was never that the challenge was hard. 1020 Sister Location, even though it's one of the hardest challenges I've ever done, for me personally, it was never a hard challenge. And I know that's weird for people to say. Promise Consort Radahn, for as good as I am at Elden Ring and Souls games in general, they're my favorite type of game, and I love to play them and I love to master them. Promise Consort Radahn genuinely took me so long and was just so unbelievably difficult. It was never a case of slowly getting better. A lot of the games like Scrutinized and FNAF Sister Location 1020, it was slowly getting better over the course of hours and even days until you eventually beat it, especially with Scrutinized, because Scrutinized was one of those games that I had to pretty much build myself. With FNAF Sister Location 1020, I could watch The Bones 5, I could watch AI breakdown videos, but when it came to Scrutinized, I was pretty much building everything myself. You know, all the strategies, everything I was doing, I was building myself. I knew the mechanics of the game, I just had to build the strategies myself. But for Consort Radahn, it was never slowly getting better. At first it was. I was slowly getting better at first, but then at a certain point, it was the exact same for hours and hours and hours. You'd get to about the same point and die. Get to the same point and die. Get to the same point and die. And it was like that for hours to even a day. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, the boss just clicks. And suddenly you're able to just fight that boss and get near to the end, or maybe even go all the way. For me, it was I would get it to about under halfway and then die, and then all of a sudden, boom, 4 attempts back to back to back, getting all the way to the end where he does his little meteor attack, and then dying to that, and then I finally beat it a couple attempts later. But yeah, this was really fun. I really love doing these challenges. I really love playing Elden Ring specifically. I used to really hate Elden Ring. I want people to know that. I used to really dislike what Elden Ring was, and I still don't really like the game as a Souls game. I love the game as a game because it's one of the greatest games ever made, but as a Souls game, I don't like what it did. And you know, you've seen millions of fucking videos, you know, disrespecting Elden Ring and saying, you know, how overtuned the bosses are and stuff like that. You've heard those complaints before. I pretty much have the same complaints. I have mastered the bosses, and I still think that a lot of them are kind of bullcrap. But playing through the DLC, I loved every minute of it. Nothing about the DLC ever really stood out to me as necessarily bad. It all felt like a definitive Souls experience, and is probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. And I can easily say that. It has 2 of my favorite bosses in the series, one of my favorite bosses in the entirety of Souls, and I just love it. Now, really quickly, if you're still here, please leave a like and subscribe. But I want to talk to you real quick about my plans for the future. The future holds some pretty good stuff for the channel. For one, I'm going to be doing Sekiro as a video. Basically, the entire game will be in either one video or 2 separate videos. But I want to do Sekiro because it is considered the single hardest Souls game because it has a completely different combat system. And I want to play it, and I want to prove myself again. But specifically, I want to also say that I will be doing a challenge on Subnautica 2 when it comes out. A lot of my New Year's resolutions have changed, specifically because my channel changed. It changed focus from just being pure challenges to Elden Ring, which I don't have a problem with. But the channel has really made a change, and I've made a change too. But I really like the direction the channel is going in. Not just because we're seeing growth like no other, because we've never seen like growth like this before, but just because I'm doing stuff that I like to do. I love challenges more than anyone, but I will say the challenge run era where I was doing my New Year's resolutions, I did not like. I was playing games that I didn't want to play, just for the sake of doing challenges. So I'm glad we're moving away from that, but at the same time I want to keep it that way. Because I don't just do challenges for YouTube, I do them because I want to. I want to prove myself as somebody who plays video games that I can beat the hardest challenges that you throw at me. But not just that. I don't want to be another The Bones 5 where I do FNAF challenges only and just climb the ladder of FNAF challenges until I can beat the hardest possible FNAF challenge. No, I want to beat every challenge. You know? I want to do all the hard challenges, because then I'm not just proving that I'm good at one thing, I'm proving that I'm good at everything, and that is the point. I want to prove that I am good at everything, and it keeps me jumbled. It keeps me on my toes because I never get bored of one thing. You know, people who do content often get burnt out. Like Scumnut, I love Scumnut. He's going to get burnt out eventually. I'm sorry. Doing the exact same type of video all the time is really going to get to you. But for me personally, being able to do such a diverse array of different challenges that I'm interested in is keeping me really, really up. Especially when it comes to editing. Editing is the part that is the worst about making a video, but every single time I have to edit a video, I'm happy because it is something that I want to do. And it's really good to me. It's really good. I want to let you know I love all y'all. And I'm sorry I'm yapping so much. I haven't yapped this much since the Sid video, but I just have so much to say. It's really hard. And I'm sorry. I got a job, so things have been kind of busy right now. It's just a summer job until I can get back into college, but I'm really enjoying my job. It's nice. I got a lot of people there that I know. Life stuff is happening, like I'm going on a bulk again. As you guys know, I do lift. And I want to challenge myself next year to do a bodybuilding show. So a lot of important stuff is happening in my life. Like I got a coach, because managing both my job and YouTube, which is kicking off right now, was really hard to fit the gym in. So I needed to offload that aspect of my life to somebody who knew what they were doing. He's a great coach, great dude. Offers me meal advice and everything. Just like a coach should. But I really want to bulk up this year and focus on YouTube. And yeah, a lot of stuff is happening, and I hope you stay tuned.